First of all, I want to say thank you guys for coming out this morning. Thank God for blessing us with a beautiful day. And I want to give all honor to God. I want to thank my wife for her unwavering support. And let's get started. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and distinguished guests. Thank you all for coming to this kickoff event for Phase 1 Engineering of the University Park Metra Station. This event will mark the initiation of the redesign of the station. This project will seek and incorporate community and stakeholders to input to create a proposed design to improve residents and riders' experience and to better integrate the station into the surrounding area. Before we get into the details of this project, let me introduce our elected officials here today. Trustee Shirley Bolden, thank you for your presence. Trustee Theo Brooks isn't here this morning. Trustee Donzel Franklin is out of town this morning. Trustee Sonia Jenkins is here. Trustee Janelle McFadden. Trustee Karen Ludis. I want to also, in addition, please welcome our village clerk, Dorothy D. Jones. I would also like to recognize other officials who have joined us today. Our state and county representatives from Representative Judy Haas' office. Our esteemed president of Governor State University, Dr. Cheryl Green. Hey, Dr. Green, how are ya? Hey. Others invited to attend, Chicago Metropolitan Agency for Planning, CN Railroad, Governor State University, IDOT, RTA Regional Transport Authority, and our residents that are here. I want to address a few questions that I have been getting from residents about this project. Let's start with the money. Everyone talks about money. Funding. Residents have been inquiring how this project is being funded. Following feedback from the community and riders facing standing water, poor lighting, and deteriorating structures, the village pursued an application for funding through the Surface Transportation Program's Shared Fund. The funding is allocated through the Illinois Department of Transportation and the Federal Highway Administration, who are providing $2.5 million for the Phase 1 engineering of the station. The funding is being administered through the Chicago Metropolitan Agency for Planning and South Suburban Mayors and Management Association. Is there any money coming from the village? Not at this stage. Will this project do for the current site? This project will result in the creation of preliminary construction documents for the reconstruction of the station once the village funding strategy has been completed through a series of strategic and targeted grant applications. The proposed improvements will include addressing the flooding and standing water riders encounter in the tunnels, walkway improvements, ADA accessible improvements, parking lot improvements. Also, I don't want to fail to mention that Tony Preston here is from U.S. Congresswoman Robin Kelly's office. Sorry, Tony. Okay. Landscaping improvements and other aesthetic and finally transit-related enhancements. What do we hope to gain from this upon completion? We're hoping this renovation will increase ridership, provide access to jobs, and help our development in the transit-oriented TOD area, which consists of the 0.5-mile radius of land surrounding the station. The village also recently adopted a TOD plan update, which highlights proposed development within the area surrounding the station, attracting more commercial, residential, retail, and mixed-use development. Overall, I just want to emphasize the economic development this project will continue to support and encourage, including hope for commercial and residential development in the area surrounding the station. How does this fit into the village's strategic plan? The reconstruction of the station was identified as a priority project through the One Village Strategic Plan and One Village Capital Improvement Plan during community workshops, as well as through feedback collected from riders. The University Park Metra Station is the southern terminus of the Metra electric line. This line serves as a regional collector for commuters coming from Will County, with some riders regularly commuting from as far south as Kankakee. The Metra Station is surrounded by developable land, which presents a clear opportunity for the transit-oriented development, otherwise referred to as TOD. Community feedback gathered through this planning effort revealed that community members would like to see amenities like a coffee shop, bank, brewery, and restaurants within the station area. There is also an interest in creating a new mixed-use, pedestrian-oriented district that is integrated with Governor State University campus and Gateway Industrial Park. These ideas can be advanced through the forthcoming TOD plan update. What other transportation options will the improved site have? University Park is an exuberant community that is well served by transit. The village's existing transit system includes the University Park station along kind of cold out here. Bear with me, I'm coming. The Metra electric line, Pace Bus Route 367, and the GSU Express Shuttle, which provides shuttle bus service for GSU students, staff, and faculty. The University Park Metra and Metra Electric ME line is the village's key transit asset as it provides residents with an affordable and sustainable way to commute downtown and between the nearly 50 stations along the ME station. At the last stop on the ME line, the University Park stop is a regional important station as it collects riders from throughout Will County and further south. The 367 University Park Pace Bus Route provides transit services between the University Park Metro Station, GSU, the Town Center, and Park Forest. The bus schedule is synced to the Metro Electric schedule to ensure connections are as seamless as possible and runs Monday through Saturday. These are several regional factors that may impact transit services in University Park, including changes to the Metro Electric station that were made necessary due to the implementation of the new positive train control safety system, decreases in transit ridership and revenues due to COVID-19, and the increasing demand for the last mile mobility connections between transit and employment centers such as the Gateway Industrial Park and other destinations. Improving access to transit and developing the area around the University Park Metro Station are priorities that were identified through this planning process. Several planning and development efforts are underway which support these priorities, including an update to University Park's TOD plan, Phase 1 engineering for side path along University Parkway, which will improve access between the Metro Station and Gateway Industrial Park, and the potential expansion of Pace bus service into the industrial service area. This project will add to the growing economic development happening in and around our village. If the proposed third airport focused on cargo transport happens, our village will see benefits of that in ways we cannot even imagine. And finally, but for now, let's take time to enjoy what is certainly going to happen with this kickoff event. I will now turn the microphone over to Mike Sneed from Ontario. Thank you so much for your patience and enduring this cold weather.
Thank you, Mayor. So, instead of my 20-minute long speech, I think the Mayor did an excellent job of explaining most of the project, so I'm going to kind of cut it down to a very abbreviated version on this cold morning. So, good morning to everyone. Thank you for being here on this brisk but wonderful day. I am Mike Sneed with Intero Group. Intero is thrilled to be a part of this exciting project. Today is the first step in the overall process, and we look forward to seeing it progress from today's kickoff to the groundbreaking and finally to the ribbon cutting itself. We will be most excited, especially me, to see the public using the freshly revitalized facilities. That's really our goal, right? I want to thank the mayor, the village manager, the board of trustees, and all the village and Intero staff that put in the extra effort to make this project possible. From the early applications all the way through the IDOT project setup. And I want to thank IDOT and FHWA for supporting this project by providing the funding. As you heard, that is a big thing. I also want to thank CMAP and SSMMA for helping to facilitate and secure the funding. This reconstruction project, paired with the proposed transit-oriented development that will be occurring right around here, will be a significant bonus to University Park and the surrounding communities in terms of economic and community development. How? Well, by improving two items. First, access to transit. Absolutely, that's number one. That's the number one goal. But secondly, the integration of the station to Governor State University, to the I-57 industrial corridor, and the surrounding communities. Antero is pleased to be a partner in this project, and we look forward to working with the village, Metra, IDOT, and all of the other participants for a successful outcome. Thank you very much.
As we close out, we're going to have a brief word from Metra. And first, before he starts, I just want to thank everyone for taking time out of their busy schedule to come out for a few minutes and endure this cold weather. Thank you so much. We appreciate your efforts and support, and we just look forward to the great phenomenal things that are happening out at University Park. Continue the progress moving forward.
Good morning. I'd like to thank the Mayor and the staff for their leadership in making this day possible with the kickoff of design engineering of this project. We're glad to be here. Metra is. And we're glad to be partnering with and collaborating with the village in this project, making sure it moves forward and hoping to be here with the groundbreaking and ribbon project.
So that's going to conclude our service this morning. So thank you again for coming on out. Yes, Madam Clerk. Well, phase one engineering has already started. So we're in the first step right now. So we're on the way. Residents of University Park, surrounding areas and communities, look out, here we come. Thank you.